Big Paul, how you doing?
I'm superb, thank you very much.
You having a nice time?
I am having a nice time, yeah.
Yeah?
I'm quite chilled out, actually, now. And the heat off that sun's incredible, you know. It's a lovely energy, it's a really lovely energy. Because everybody that you speak to, it just, you know what I mean?
Completely.
Hi everyone, it's Charlie Veitch here. Today is the 25th of May. It's almost a month now since my pre-crime arrest at the royal wedding for thought crime. And as we approach the transcendental object at the end of all time, that thing which is pulling us towards the future, which will then become history, we will see the mask of normality, the illusion of sanity start to slip from the powers that be. And this is a very good sign. And I know I came on camera when I was in my bedroom and did a rant and a rave to get everyone worried that I was about to go and do something bad or nasty, but I start outside because it's, you know, a little bit windy and a bit quiet, and someone starts up with an angle grinder just in the background, which you'll probably hear throughout this video. But it's just difficult, you know, to kind of find the right place for the camera and so forth. But as I was saying, yeah, it's been a while since the pre-crime arrest, and just yesterday I found out that my local MP, that means Member of Parliament, for everyone watching internationally, for Cambridge, he has created a big song and dance and a stink about my pre-crime unlawful kidnap by Cambridgeshire police and my transfer in secret to the Metropolitan Police. He has spoken to the Home Secretary, Theresa May, who is a very nasty lady, very nasty lady with probably larger balls than most of the viewers and myself included. And she is definitely going to do some iron fisting. Hey, Theresa, hey! But anyway, he's kind of raised with Theresa May saying, look, what you doing? This guy was talking on YouTube, ranting, and you come and detain him as a political dissident for 24 hours. So thank you, Julian Hupper, MP. As an anarchist, I didn't vote for you. I can't support the idea of Parliament. I think you are involved with a very dangerous, a very self-perpetuating machine-like sentience, which is control over others. And it's a parasite. But no, I appreciate when people who, and let's not forget, there's a lot of good people working for the machine, and I worked for the machine for many years, and I managed to wake up and snap out of it. So nothing against Julian Hupper. I think he's done a good thing here, raising my issue. But just quit the government one day, Julian, and you know, do your own thing. While I was away at TruthJuice Festival, and I'll do a little video about TruthJuice. I mean, come on, it was amazing. The wizard, the speakers, the sunshine, the rain, the wind. Oh, how the wind was an issue. And they had this river that ran through it down at the bottom. There were people fishing there. And I met an Aussie guy called Damien. And you know, my character is Damien Rockefeller. So it's cool to meet a real-life Damien who was fishing as I arrived there. And an interesting nature note for anyone who's interested in the biosphere. I mean, I've been familiar with tadpoles my whole life, and I know that tadpoles really only grow and frogs only spawn in still water, like a pond or a lake. And this was a kind of semi-fast moving river, and the banks of it, just in the shallow waters, riddled and full of tadpoles, hundreds of thousands of tadpoles. So there's something in the water in Wales that means that you have very high-powered frogs. And yes, of course, there's none of this would be complete without a Welsh sheep joke, and this is the truth movement, so it has a certain appeal. I always talk about how everything is a metaphor of everything else, or perhaps a simile, as I was corrected during my talk at TruthJuice, maybe. Everything is a simile of everything else. And there we were, as a group of 150 truthers and spiritual people and the seekers on our path to enlightenment. And we tried to escape from everything, yet we're put into a field surrounded by sheep. Now there's a metaphor or a simile for everyday life. And while we were there at TruthJuice, and I'll make a video with a bit of footage of TruthJuice because it was very nice and very life-changing almost. It really, for the 5 days, and that was a good length, 5 days with the food provided, accommodation provided, it was just really enlightening, and the campfire and people being, you know, possessed by spirits and people talking about issues which I hadn't heard before and issues which I'm very familiar with. But the main thing was there was a lot of love. Like, and I don't mean love in the hippie sense, like, love your neighbor, la 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 la. I mean real platonic love, understanding, and appreciation for one another. There goes the angle grinder. I don't know if you can hear it, but shut up. And at TruthJuice, someone comes to me. No, let me rewind slightly. I was watching a talk by Ian Moore, the wizard. And if you don't know the wizard, go to Ian Moore with an E.org, I think. And he was talking about intention and manifesting your intention in terms of every action has an equal and opposite reaction and so forth. And a very spiritual talk. And I started getting this feeling in the back of my head, like ES. I don't know why ES. I was looking at my name, Charles. Charles ends with ES. My middle name, Torres, ends in ES. Torres. S. And then I start going F. And then an hour later, Jamie, one of the organizers of TruthJuice, he comes to me, he goes, Charlie, don't know if you've heard, there's a revolution happening in Spain. The cities are occupied. Madrid's got tens of thousands of people occupying it. It's the Arab Spring coming to Europe, and we know it's manifesting in Greece. And in a way, it's already manifesting in the streets of London and the rest of the UK. But it's almost like an hour before I was thinking of ES, and ES is the country code for España, which is Spanish for Spain. So, yeah, we all know. And I always say that we have all the secrets of the universe in our hearts. But speaking of synchronicities and everything coming around, I went to court on the 17th of the 5 of the 11, which adds up to 33, and my house number is 33, and I had an injury on my 33rd spinal column. But anyway, that got adjourned. I went in, I said, look, I'm a free man, I am sovereign, I'm la 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 la. And my barrister, and you know, I should blow my brains out for getting a barrister advice. And I just remembered, oh yeah, this while I'm blowing my brains out. I think I was JFK in a previous life because my natural white patch is from the grassy knoll, and it would have taken my head back and to the left, back and to the left, back and to the left. I don't really think that, but we talked about it at TruthJuice, it was funny. The word secrecy is abhorrent in a free and open society, and other JFK-isms. But where was I? Yes, TruthJuice, and we're talking about it. And anyway, the court case got adjourned, and I was a bad person for seeking the advice of a barrister. And for people who don't know what a barrister is, that is a courtroom lawyer. And her name was Miss Jackson. Ooh, I am for real. But anyway, Miss Jackson did a very good job, and because it's a high-profile case, they've adjourned it to, drumroll, the 4th of July 2011, Independence Day. And yes, Alex Jones, the answer to 1984 is 1776. So I want hundreds of people, friends, truthers, revolutionaries, rebellious folk, crazies, supporters of the Love Police, supporters of anything. I mean, whatever, just come along to Westminster Magistrates Court on Horseferry Road on the 4th of July. Where I will go in, and they want me to plead guilty or not guilty. I guess I will have to say something like, the illusion has collapsed. The Matrix is ending. The parasite is over. A choice of guilty or not guilty from you, sir, with all due respect, is useless to me. A choice from fascism to, you know, I'm guilty or not guilty, means nothing to me. I am a human being. I have hurt, stolen, nor injured anyone. I have done nothing. And you try and get me into court to plead guilty or not guilty for aggravated trespass with 150 other members of UK Uncut for Fortnum and Masons. And look, for fuck's sake, it's on my video titled 26th of March. I have no qualms in saying, yeah, I fucking went into Fortnum and Masons, and I was proud to go in there with the members of the Love Police. And if you're gonna try and get me to plead guilty or not guilty for aggravated trespass, let me just say, have a look at the video. What is the first thing I say on the megaphone as I enter that establishment? I say, I'm here to shop. Am I in the right place? There you go, not guilty of aggravated trespass. You gotta try and prove that I was there to do something other than shop. So put that in your pipe, take a deep toke, and smoke it. So Independence Day, the 4th of July, Westminster Magistrates Court. Be there or be square. And yes, the next LPA, the next Love Police Academy, will be in Manchester. But we've all known this for a while now. And Manchester it is, Manchester it shall be. Watch this space for an upcoming time. So with love, with light, with furious anarchy and joy and rebellion against the machine-like sentience that seems to be the prison guards of this 3D experience called the physical 3D world. So the prison guards, they are not, how do I put this? Oh, well, Jesus Christ said it better. Forgive them, Father, for they know not what they do. And this, oh my God, I'm trying to end the video here, but this opens a can of worms in terms of possibility. If they know not what they do, are they really sentient? If they are members of the machine, are they human? I don't know. But anyway, just thought it probably about time I came out here and raised a few issues. There's going to be more to come, but as I'm doing this all off the cuff, I'm sure there's lots of things that I can think about. Oh yeah, back and to the left. Back and to the left. Peace and love. Peace out, make love, not war. And remember, as James Corbett says, every child born is a slap in the face to the New World Order.